Hey everyone, it is BlunTv's Capital Cannabis Corner here with Amy Jenkins and Katrina Rossini. This week we're talking about a few very trending topics. First in the space, Weedmaps. As many of you guys know what Weedmaps is about, Amy's here to talk about what the news is and what it really means to industry, especially the legal market. So Amy, they're in the news and
They're in the news today. They're in the news today. And I talked to some of the team last night. So Weedmaps issued a press release late yesterday announcing that they will no longer advertise cannabis operators that don't have a state license attached to their business. So really ending a very controversial situation with which Weedmaps was oftentimes accused of helping to support the illicit market by allowing those operators to advertise. So that is no more.
So what I understood from the article that I read was that so now dispensaries that are so-called subscribing, right, to the Weedmaps platform have to actually put in their legal license number, and that's how they're tracking. Is that about right?
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct. And so what Weedmaps has done is they're, I don't want to speak for them, but they're essentially reformulating their platform to require that a state license be included as part of the advertising. And this really, ends a long-standing dispute too with members of the legislature. There was a bill we've talked about a few times that would impose pretty hefty fines on advertisers that advertise unlicensed operations. So I think this is a very, very positive step when it comes to supporting the licensed compliant market, and I think there's a lot of accolades and kudos to Weedmaps today for that action.
Well, that's good to hear. And as obviously enforcement, like Amy said, has been a huge topic we've been covering here in California, and all eyes have been on us, right, by other states to see how we're doing it. It's interesting to see that even on the private sector, there's some collaborations there. So again, trending news, hot topic today. Amy gave you this update. We'll keep an eye on it to see I'm assuming this is going to kick in sooner than later, right?
It'll kick in sooner rather than later. Right. And the other thing too that I think the press didn't touch on that I think is important is Weedmaps, as part of their announcement, also announced that they're going to be investing significantly in providing additional on-ramps for equity applicants. So communities of color, people that have been disproportionately impacted. So as part of this effort, there's going to be greater investment in social equity as well as the private company.
All right, well, we like that topic and we will be covering more of that as well, I'm sure, as the weeks go by with these segments. Thank you again for your updates in this space. We'll keep you posted. And thanks again for the subscriptions, ads, and follows.